Good morning and welcome back to the Osceola Public Library. This is Krista Woodard and I am here for another Virtual Science Saturday. As promised before, we're going to focus on snow and cold things this month. So for today, what we're going to do is symmetry. Okay, if you can see it up here. All right, I have the word symmetry, and then if you see down below it, it is the mirror image. Okay, the definition of symmetry. A shape is symmetrical when it shows exactly the same thing, but flipped on each side. So if you can see how the S is flipped over here and the Y is flipped over here, that is symmetrical. It comes from the word symmetry. One side is the mirror image of the other. As you know, when you hold a mirror up to something, it's kind of reversed, so it flips it over. Okay, so you can kind of see it with the heart here. This side and this side are exactly the same, only flipped over. And so that gets into our line of symmetry. A line of symmetry is where you can fold it and make the edges match up. Okay? I have a little mirror here that we can use to kind of, and that's what these are supposed to be for. Like if you could see where there might be a line of symmetry where it looks exactly the same, only flipped over on the other side, right? With the A, it's going to be straight down like that, right? Same over there. With the C, it would not be this way, but rather this way. If you can see how this is flipped over down here. The F, there is no symmetry to that. There is no mirror image anywhere in that one. But the E, if you look closely, this part up here is like flipped down here. So the line of symmetry there would be right there. Can you guess where the T, the line of symmetry? Because yes, there is one in there. Wouldn't be here, would it? Because that part does not look like that part. Would it be here? Yeah, right? This looks exactly the same as that one flipped over. And there is no line of symmetry in the letter S. So what I'm going to do with our mirror is I have some shapes here if we want to try to find that line of symmetry on these shapes. Okay? This is cool. So if you have a flat edge mirror at home where you can do this kind of stuff, it's pretty cool. Okay? So let's see if I can do this so that you can see it. All right. Does it look like any line of symmetry? Wait. That's where it should be. Nope, let me move it. Okay, does it look like the star? There is the same flipped over. There we go. All right, so that would be, oh, I can't do this very well upside down. Our line of symmetry would be right through there. For our triangle, let's see if we can get this, right? That does not look the same flipped over, does it? Doesn't look like. There we go. That looks like it now, doesn't it? Yes, okay. So our line of symmetry for this is going to be right here. This right here looks the same flipped over on this side. And this is a hexagon. 6-sided, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where might our line of symmetry be there? If it has one. I think I gave the answer away. It does have one. Okay, so let's see. No. There. Right? Yes. And actually, this one can have different because we can also go that way and you can see it looks flipped, the mirror image, and the same with this one as well. Yes, there we go. So this one, your line of symmetry is here, but there's also one here, and there's also one here. And actually, and I think if we did it, no, that's good. Okay, now this one is a parallelogram. Let's see if we can find a line of symmetry here. Now, that does not look like a mirror image anywhere in there. What if we flip it this way? No, that just looks like a book. They go opposite. Yeah, not. This one does not have a line of symmetry. So see, not everything is symmetrical. Okay. What, you might be asking, does symmetry and symmetrical lines have to do with snow or cold? Well, we have a book here, The Story of Snow, The Science of Winter's Wonder, and it tells all sorts of information, but it also has all these pictures, these beautiful photographs of actual snowflakes that are taken. Snowflakes are not always symmetrical, not always, but many times they are. You can see it's a mirror image, the opposite. In fact, I have some little symmetry worksheets here that if you were able to put that on, see how it's a half a line, half a snowflake. And if you find the line where the half is not there, you can see it looks like it completes the snowflake. And so for this one, if you were to come in and pick this up, then you would draw in the other half, the mirror image of it, okay? So for our activity today, we will do snowflakes, symmetrical snowflakes, using Q-tips. So there's the one thing that you're gonna need. You're gonna need some Q-tips, several of them, right? And a pair of scissors, and some glue, and paper. Colored paper probably, so that you'll be able to see the snowflake on the background. I have a piece of pink here, but as you can see, I like the blue. Blue made me think of snow and cold, probably because of the movie Frozen. So what you'll do is you'll, and I cut mine into a round shape. I just thought that accentuated the snowflake, so that made that kind of fun. So if you want, you can take a paper plate, kind of lay it over there, trace around it, and then cut your round circle, all right? And then you can build your snowflake inside of there. Now remember, if we are thinking symmetrical, what you'll do is you'll want to put one, and you want it to look the same, flipped on the other side. So if I put one here, I want one here. If I put one here, I want the mirror image of it, which is going to put one over here. Right? Now if I put one here, then I'm going to want one flipped on the other side over there. And then you can start adding little branches on your snowflake. If you put two here though, if you want to keep it symmetrical, then you're going to want to put two on the opposite side so that it looks like the flipped image. Now, if you looked closely at mine, you might see a flaw. Okay, and I'll show you what I learned in my Story of Snow book on page 21. 6. 6 is the magic number for snow crystals. They are hexagon shaped, which means they always have 6 sides. Mine has 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you count the ones that go there, it's 8. And 8 is not the right number. Remember, 6 is the magic number. But you can do your snowflake however you'd like. I just thought I would explain that for symmetry. Thank you for joining us and learning all about symmetry and snow. And I hope you have fun making your snowflake with your Q-tips. All right? We will see you next week. Thank you.